I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
The Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. Today our topic, as you see in the title, is the Saudi so-called royal prince. You know, many of you, maybe very few, are Arab, and you will know that those people are not royal and they have nothing to do with the prince or princess. But the funny is that we are in a time where is somebody, he is brave somehow to say, we as Muslims screwed up. In other way, he is saying, Muhammad is an idiot. But he don't dare to say that directly. So what he claimed, that he started a project is going to be finished in 2 years. I don't know how long he started the project. And this project is to take away any hadith which is unproven between two brackets. And he said, and this is a Muslim website, Bin Salman blames unproven hadith for dividing Muslims. So what is dividing the Muslims is unproven hadith. I'm going to open my Skype, and today we are going to discuss only the proven hadith. And you will see how every single Muslim will make a poo-poo with no discrimination from only proven hadith. Let me open my Skype. So as long as unproven hadith is the problem, what about the proven one? The one you Muslims call it authentic, sahih. You know, the funny thing is, this guy, he is not going to delete the hadith. No, he cannot. They will kill him. But he is going to, the Erdogan, he tried that before him, by the way, and it failed. You know, people are laughing. Muslims are laughing. But I want to show you a proven hadith, proven to us that all those Muhammadan, they are suffering from kind of illusionate drugs. There is something wrong. Read with me this following hadith. Oh boy, what a stupid religion. Let us duct tape the Prophet. Well, this is a proven hadith. This is a proven hadith. And this proven hadith saying, don't write hadith. I mean, this is a religion which is the followers are so smart and so genius. The guy, he just said to you, don't write any hadith. They write down, the Prophet said, don't write down any hadith. And after that, they continue writing tens of thousands of hadith. Like the Prophet said, don't write any hadith, okay? Abdul, he write, Prophet said, brothers and sisters, we should not write down any hadith, okay? Aman Rabbi Aman. You idiot, he just told you don't write down anything he say, only Quran. Okay, the Prophet said don't write anything, only Quran. Why you are writing it down? So the proven hadith says don't write. The Muslims write. Unbelievable. What the heck is that? That is so good. And you know, the Muslims, the Mohammedans, the man-made religion, the man worshippers, the black stone kissers, they are so desperate to fix their stupidity of their prophet. You know, like when you have somebody, he's speaking your name and he is so stupid. And what do? There are three options. He did not mean that. Oh, the prophet, when he said that, he refuted you. He said the sun set and goes under the throne, and this is proven to be true. He refuted me. So he will take away any hadith, make Muhammad look like a mule. Well, all of them. What about the Quran? The horrible, noble Quran. Now, the Muslims, they call it the noble Quran. I don't know what is noble about it. And any believing women, she like to open her legs to the Prophet, for him a license only. The noble Quran. Look at the noble. And any believing woman, she like to give herself to the Prophet to boom boom her. Takbir. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Open your legs to the Prophet, so he might do boom boom to you. And this is only privilege for the Prophet. From the name of Allah to your vagina directly. You know, there's a hadith, I don't know what the Crown Prince here will say about it. It says it's written in the name of every vagina, the ones, it's written, sorry, written in the every vagina, the names of the one will if it. Now, if you are a prostitute, don't keep looking, okay? I know you will have like a yellow pages there, all right? But written in every vagina, the name will if it, yes, brother. A woman, she called the Muslim sheikh in Egypt, and she asked him, I became over 30, you know, in the Middle East, you are 30, or you are really old if you don't get married. And I'm afraid I'm not going to get married, you know. The sheikh, he says to her, my daughter, don't worry. The Prophet, he says, Maktubun ala kulli farjin ismuna kihihi. It's written on every vagina, the one who will if it. So don't worry, if it's written for you, you will be effed. She is worrying she is not going to be effed. So today, I said to myself, you know what, forget about the unproven hadith. Who is a brave Muslim? He dare to call me and talk about the the proven hadith. Who wanna talk about it? Let us take one of the proven hadith. Little bit of them. The Prophet, he was really a scientist. And there's a video actually made by a Muslim from Hamas, and the other one from Egypt. He said, the Catholic Church, they hired two scientists to examine this hadith. And they said to themselves, this is a very accurate hadith. If we can prove it to be wrong, we destroy Islam. And the brothers and sisters, they found that it's true. And not only that, according to the video, the guy, he claimed that what is called, it's a German company. They now they are making a cure. They made a cure from the medicine on the fly. Bayer. The company is called Bayer. Actually, I can't find you the video. Why you are buying medicine, vaccine for stuff? If you have the cure, just eat a fly. Oh boy, you can search the video on YouTube, you know. The Prophet said, if a house of fly falls in the drink of any one of you, he should dip it in the drink and take it out. For one of the wings has a disease and the other has a cure. Look how Allah, he created things. One wing is carrying disease, the other wing is carrying the cure. They are not the same way. They are like, it's the same. Like, hold on, you know what? I'm going to do certain study. I see some of you laughing. Come on, shame on you. Do you want to be like Muhammad one day? There's a guy, and this is a true story. There's a guy, he made fun of me because the way I look like. He woke up in the morning, he looked like me. Unbelievable. And I was laughing at him like, what the heck? What happened to you? Is that me? He said, no. What? He said, look at the mirror. He said, I don't have a mirror. He said, okay, open the camera of your phone. He looked in the phone, he looked like me. You see how Allah, he punished him for making fun? So do you want to Allah punish you and make you like Muhammad, stupid? So the Prophet who discovered certain scientific discovery, which nobody can really beat, you know, this is proven to be very true. Okay, very, very true. I'm telling you, it's very true. What's wrong with you? You people are really weird. Honestly, you are weird. Do I need to swear by Allah? Okay, hold on. I'm going now to do in front of you some study. We had a fly. She volunteered to join us. Hello, Mrs. Fly. Fly. Listen, those people, they don't understand. So I'm going to translate. She said, don't worry. Allah, he sent Quran to Muhammad in a sound of a bell. And then Muhammad, he wrote it in Arabic. Like, what the heck? Hey, fly, we come to ask you about the medicine in the top of your wings, and now you are bringing us another problem. The Prophet, he received a sound of a bell. What are you telling me? Okay, hold on. This is too much for me to translate. I will start from the first dip. So the first 2 seconds of zipping, she was saying, zip it out. Muhammad is a stupid idiot, he say as he speak. And if you really try to expose him, Allah will curse you to be a fly. Oh. So are you saying to me like Allah, he cursed you and he made you a fly? What you used to be before in the previous life? Oh, you used to be a fly. Okay. So he cursed you and he made you a fly? Yes. So nothing changed. Oh. Okay, she is saying in the Quran, there's verses saying that Allah will abrogate verses and make you forget it, and He will make same like it. And this is exactly what He did with me. So He abrogated me by cursing me. I was a fly, I become a fly. Look, we have a Muslim is trying to call us. Mute you too, please.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, CP?
Yes, my friend, you are here. I hear you.
Why are you always afraid to talk to me?
I'm afraid to talk to you. Well, I am talking to you right now.
In between, you will cut and run away.
You must be very strong, my friend. Why your voice is so far? Are you speaking from under the table?
Yes.
Okay, speak from the top of the table. Don't worry, you will be fine.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think about your prophet saying that he received Quran as a sound of a bell, and then the Quran became in Arabic? What do you think?
I'm asking you, where is your salvation agreement in the Bible?
The Bible.
Are you afraid
I'm
to show
asking
me
you,
that?
what is the salvation agreement in the Bible? Don't worry about my salvation now. Worry about your fly. So your prophet is a fly specialist. He said the fly, and I just spoke to the fly. I don't know if you heard the interview. She said, why you don't understand me if the prophet himself has received Quran as a sound of a bell? So I'm asking you now, please. Muhammad, he received Quran. Muhammad received Quran as a sound of a bell. How he made the Quran in Arabic?
You are again afraid you are trying to rotate. See these flies,
I don't understand you. Speak close to the microphone. Come from underneath of the table. Get close to the microphone. I don't hear you.
The fact is that you don't have salvation agreement in the Bible at all.
So I don't understand you. Get close to the microphone.
You do not have salvation agreement in the Bible at all.
I don't have salvation in the Bible?
Yes, you don't have.
Okay, and what's your problem with that? Do you have salvation?
So
do you have salvation in the Quran?
Why are you preaching falsehood?
Okay. Okay. What if I show you that your stupid prophet says that we Christians we have salvation in the Bible? What do?
You don't have.
No. Okay. What if I show you? You will challenge me?
Even then, I will not.
Do you want to challenge me? I'm asking you. Do you want me to challenge me to show you that in the Bible the Christians are saved?
Where is the salvation?
I'm challenging you. You want to challenge me or not?
I am challenging you right here in front of your channel.
Okay, so in front of my channel, you are not in the front now. And so I'm asking you, did your Quran says that the Christians, if they follow the Bible, they are granted to go to heaven, and they are following the Bible?
Even there is no such thing, because in the Surah Fatiha, it clearly says, and all the Muslims in all the rakat of namaz ask Allah
show me. Okay, I'm asking you. If we don't, there is no such a thing. So why do you stupid Quran keep calling us Ahlul Kitab, people of the book?
It used to call Ahlul Kitab because once God has given you book.
No, not used to. Until now, don't lie. Abdul, don't lie. It's in front of you. Until now, you keep calling us people of the book.
You people have thrown that book
in your Quran, Abdul, it says, Ya Ahlul Kitab, 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 Ya Ahlul Kitab. Come tomorrow. Ya Ahlul Kitab. Do you want to show you more? So you're stupid Muhammad. He keep calling us. So listen. Okay, do you have a book? Are you Ahlul Kitab? Do you have a book?
It was once.
What
you don't
once?
Have correctly book.
Okay, here we go. Listen, guys, it was once, but it shows in the Quran a billion times. And I'm asking you, are you from the people of the book? Are you as a Muslim from the people of the book?
What do you mean? Are you Muslim from the people of the book?
The Quran called Christians and Jews people of the book. So I'm asking you, do the Quran call you from the people of the book?
As I said to you that Quran called you people of the book, but it was once a book was there, once upon a time.
No, this is when we are worshiping Jesus. So stop being a fool.
No, this is not.
Okay, look.
This is the
Okay,
book because
look, Abdul.
You are worshiping Jesus.
Here, your opinion doesn't count. You have to give me proof. So can you show me a proof from the Quran saying that this was once upon the time he called them people of the book, or this is in the time of Muhammad when he was speaking to them, he keeps saying to them, people of the book.
See, if the book was perfect, then there was no need for Muhammad to come at all.
Stupid idiot.
What?
This is not the question. Listen carefully. Chapter, let me go. Let us cut the crap. Chapter 20, chapter 29, verse number 46. Can you read it for us?
Cannot be read in isolation. Verse
I
46.
want you to read it. And why your voice is so far, my friend? Why? What happened? Are you drinking camel urine?
Okay, that will not make the
Okay, read
Bible
for me.
correct.
Read. I don't. You see, don't force me to hang up on you. Get it close to the microphone so I can hear you. And then I want you to
Verse
read
46.
chapter 29, verse number 46. Go ahead.
It says, "Do not argue with the people of the book unless gracefully, except with those
so you
who act
stupid. So you
wrongfully."
stupid. You said to me, this was one of the time. This is at
Yes,
that,
I said
this is
that, he
before.
said.
This is before. This is not in the time of the prophet. But as you see here, he is saying, don't argue with the people of the scriptures. So we have a scriptures. Do you have a scriptures?
The scripture was once upon there. Now you
Don't tell me
like
once
scripture.
upon them. If
So
it
now
was
we
once
can-
upon them, why you cross people
now
of the
we
book?
can
Hold on. So
explain
you are
it
saying
now.
to me. So you are saying to me, there's a guy. He used to have hair, then he lost his hair, and we keep calling him the guy with the long hair, but he is bald now. Are you stupid or what?
You people have lost scripture. So,
Okay, if we have no scriptures, did your prophet he take an oath in the scriptures? Did your prophet took
What?
an oath on the scriptures?
I do not know, maybe.
You do not know me. This is, here we go. This is the hadith. It says that your prophet he put his hand over the Torah and he swear by the Torah and he says, I believe in thee and the one who sent thee. And you just said, if the Bible is still correct, there's no need for a prophet Muhammad to come. Everybody heard you. Did you say that? Did you make this poo or
Yes.
not? You just said this
I
poo.
still say that,
Okay.
and I myself can.
Okay.
I myself can swear on Torah, but this does not mean that Torah which you are preaching is correct.
Okay, but are you saying now?
I myself
So
can
are you?
swear on Torah.
So are you
I myself
agreeing?
can
Are you
swear on
agreeing? Are you agreeing that the Torah in the time of Muhammad was perfect, correct?
No,
So why he swear by it?
swearing by Torah means the Torah which was originally sent, not that time
Abdul,
which.
he put his hand on it. He hold the
Yes.
Torah. He hold the Torah, the book. The Jews. He asked
No,
the
yes.
Jews. Shut up. He asked the Jews. He
Yes,
said to
you are
them,
interpreting it
Abdul,
wrongly.
I will let the fly bite you, huh? Listen. He said to the Jews,
That's
give me.
right.
He
Not
said
make
to the
any-
Jews, read it in front of you. He said to the Jews, bring me the Torah. They brought the Torah for him. The Torah they have in that time. And they gave him a book. He put his hand, actually he took the Torah, he took the cushion, showing too much respect to the Torah, and he put the Torah on the top of it, and then he put his hand on it, and he says, I swear by thee and the one who sent thee. So this is a physical book between his hand at that time. And you just said, if the book was correct, there's no need for Muhammad to come.
So there is one hadith also where Muhammad has said, even if Moses was alive, he had to follow me. He cannot follow Torah. Do you believe this hadith as well?
This is the proof that your prophet is a stupid, because how he say I believe in thee,
He's not a
and
stupid.
hold on, how he said I believe in thee, which means he is following thee, which means he's following
never
Moses.
follow- he
Hold
never
on,
followed
hold
Torah.
on. The book sent to Moses, and you are saying to me that your prophet he says if Moses was here he will follow me, but he said I follow thee, Moses.
Muhammad never followed Musa, and
Okay,
Musa
hold on.
he
Okay,
was alive.
let me show everybody that you are a potato. You do not know your religion. Do you Muslim know? Do you know the fasting of Ashura?
Moses-
Do you know the fasting of
Moses-
Ashura? Do you know the fasting of Ashura?
No, I do not, although it is recommended.
You never heard of Ashura before?
I
It was following Moses when he was fasting it,
No.
or he was following who?
No, Prophet the Muslims who were keeping fast on that single day, Muhammad said them not to fast on single day because it will resemble Moses and his followers.
Listen carefully.
We have to fast on 2
Listen
days.
carefully. Did your God Allah say to Muhammad, fast Ashura?
I do not know about that, but people used to fast.
Why every idiot call me, he says to me, I do not know. You are the Muslim who's trying to call me, to correct me supposedly. I'm asking you, when Muhammad, he followed the fasting of Ashura, he was following who? Allah? Or he was following a bunch of Jews?
No, it was a nafil ibadah which he was following.
I don't understand anything. I don't understand zero. What you say again? What?
It was nafil, means
was
not
what?
obligatory.
Was what?
Not obligatory. Nafil ibadah.
The question is, when he followed fasting of Ashura, he was following the Jews or was following the order of Allah?
No, he was not following Jews.
So he was following, show me the order of Allah then.
It was neither order of Allah as well.
Well, the hadith in front of you showing that you are a big fat liar like your prophet. Your prophet, he never heard of this before. He never heard of this fasting. Read the hadith. He was going to the city of Medina, and then he found that the Jews are observing a fast on the day of Ashura, which is at the 10th of Muharram, the month of Muharram. The prophet asked, what is that? So you see, you stupid prophet never heard of it before. They told him, this is the day when Moses became victorious over the Pharaoh. So the prophet says, you know what? We follow Moses too. I'm a Jew too. Let us follow Moses. It's in front of you. Why you are lying?
Okay, so you are thinking that by following...
Apologize. You're a prophet. You're a prophet. Is not a prophet. He never heard of Ashura. So he never heard before of what Moses did, that he crossed the sea. So you're a prophet is a potato. He's a liar. First time he heard about it, it was from a Jew, not from Allah.
No, you are wrong.
Well,
the Jews,
okay, read the hadith. Okay,
listen.
Read the hadith and explain it to us. I'm listening.
Jews were circulating wrong
read the hadith, and this is a sahih hadith. This is a proven hadith. So please read the hadith and explain. Go ahead.
What I am saying that Jews were circulating fake fairy tales.
Fairy tales. So are you saying your prophet he is following a fairy tale now? Are you insulting your prophet? Okay, hold on. Hold on, Mr. Fairy Tale. Did your prophet follow fairy tale of the Jews, or he is following? I asked you in front of everybody, when Muhammad he was fasting Ashura, he was following the Jews or Allah?
He never fasted Ashura.
You said,
he fasted for
shut up, let me talk. I will let you talk. You said that he is following Allah. I said to you, can you show me where Allah he ordered him? You failed. Number two, I said to you, can you read the hadith in front of you? You failed. Number three, your prophet never heard about this Ashura ever before. He was asking them, what is that? They said to him, this is the day Moses was victorious. So I'm asking you, why Muhammad do not know what happened to Moses, and yet he claimed to be a prophet, and you said that Moses will follow him?
He know everything what happened to Moses, and that too correctly, unlike the Jewish story fairy tale which was circulating by you.
Can you open your camera for me? I want to see how your head is working now. You look like a lizard. I'm asking you why he never heard of this day before, and why he accept to fast a day from a person he is a Jew and he is not a prophet. What if the Jew is lying? What if this day is not a true day? You're a prophet, he take whatever the Jews they say. So I challenge you to open your camera and give me the answer, because now you look like a lizard and you're trying to change your color, the bend in the background. What is your background now? Are you a Muslim?
He fasted for 2 days.
Fast for 2 days. I'm asking you why he is following the Jews. You said to me that if Moses was here, he will follow Muhammad. I said fine. So why Muhammad is following just a Jew? It's not even, this guy is not even Moses. He's not even the guy who cleaned the bathroom for Moses. So I'm asking you, Muhammad was walking down street like always, wearing his skirt. He saw a Jew. The Jew, he said to Muhammad, Shalom, Muhammad, Shalom. So Muhammad, he says, Shalom, you look tired. He says, yeah, I'm fasting today. He said, what the heck? What does that mean? He said, yeah, today we are fasting. It's called Ashura. Muhammad, he said, what is Ashura? He said to him, oh, this is the day where Moses, our prophet, became victorious over Pharaoh. Your prophet right away, he says, you know what, we are nearer to Moses than they, so fast this day. So Muhammad, he is starting rules of religion based in a Jew. He saw him in the street.
So this Ashura will make your religions right?
Zip, 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 zip. I want an answer. Why Muhammad? You did lie to me. You said Muhammad, he received it from Allah. The hadith in front of you says he received it from a Jew. His name is Jack Shalom. We used to go hunting together. Why Muhammad is taking his religion from Jack Shalom?
He never took.
What?
He never took religion from Jews.
Here we go. Your religion is taken from a Jew. He established fasting for the Muslim, taken from a Jew.
Okay, but even if he took, it was changed by Allah.
Did you just say okay, but? Hold on. Did you just say okay, but? Did you just say okay, but? Are you butting me now? Listen, Abdul, you just said okay. You just said okay. So you agreed. Okay, Mr. Okay. You just agreed that your prophet taking his religion from the Jews. So he is not taking a religion order from Allah. You are a liar. Your prophet is a fraud. What if the Jews are decent people according to Quran?
These are not decent people.
They are not decent people. So why your prophet taking his religion from people who they are not decent people?
Prophet never took. And even if he took,
Abdul Potato, it's in front of you. He established fasting. He never heard of it. Just because a Jew, he told him this is the day Moses was. He was victorious over Pharaoh. He did not even say Moses ordered us to fast it. Did the guy he says Moses ordered us to fast it? No. Just because Moses he was victorious, we are fasting this day. So you're a prophet. He copy what the Jews do, and he do it as.
It was changed now. Now we have to fast for 2 days, One day we cannot fast.
This is not the question, Abdul. I'm asking you.
Yes.
Why you're a prophet is taking his religion from a Jew? Why you're a prophet taking his religion from Jews?
You are afraid as usual.
Huh?
You are afraid as usual. You are not allowing me to answer.
No, because I'm asking you to answer. You keep skipping the why he is taking his order. You said to me he took it from Allah. I said to you, okay, let us go back to zero. Can you show me where your prophet he received the order to fast Ashura, order from Allah?
For fasting for Ashura, there is no order from Allah.
So why you lied to me? I ask you, did he take it from the Jews or from Allah? You said from Allah.
So we have to fast for 2 days, and it is not
question. Focus with me, Abdul. I ask you, do Muhammad take his religion about fasting Ashura from Allah or from the Jews? You said from Allah. So I'm asking you now, and then you repeated the same answer, but you changed. Now you are saying he did not receive it from Allah.
Okay, fasting on Ashura is not obligatory.
This is not the question. He is a prophet.
It is not a part of a salvation.
He is a prophet of God. He should not follow a Jew, and he should follow order from God. Did his God order him to fast that day?
Regarding this taking from, now will you let me 2-minute answer, or will you interrupt?
You are complaining. You are in the delivery room and the baby is not coming out because your anus is so small. Don't worry, Allah will insert 99 dragons inside your anus, as the Quran says. But this is not our topic now, so focus with me. The guy, he is a Jew. Muhammad is not a Jew. Muhammad walking down the street, he saw a Jew. The Jew is fasting. Muhammad asked him, why you are fasting? He said, because this is the day Moses was victorious. Muhammad, he loved it. So he said, you know what? We are more close to Moses than them. So Muhammad trying to follow the Jews, trying to become a Jew. But he was not accepted by the Jews. So I'm asking you for the last time, please. Why Muhammad taking his religion from a Jew, walking down the street, not from Allah?
Okay. So even if he took it from Jew, and then he made modification,
okay,
it is neither obligatory nor it is practice.
Okay.
Some people
so
do it,
look what you just said. Look what you just said.
Yeah.
Everybody heard you. Everybody heard you. You said even if he took it from the Jews, later he made a modification. So Muhammad, he modified his religion Because he have none. You cannot modificate what Allah he told you. You follow God. If God says you fast, you fast. If God said don't fast, you don't fast. If God says you do this, you do this. If God says don't do that, you don't do that. So you just said yes, he followed the Jews, okay, but later he do modification. Are you saying to me that Muhammad is the person who do modification to Islam as he wish?
See, this Ashura fasting is neither order nor stop.
Doesn't matter.
There
Doesn't
is
matter.
any
Doesn't matter.
obligation.
You are the one who agree. You are the one who agree. You are the one who agreed, not me. You are the one who agreed that you're a prophet. Okay, listen. You Muslim. I'm going to help you. You Muslims, you believe that the Jews they worship a guy. His name is Uzair, correct?
You are changing the topic and
No,
diverting
we
the
are
topic.
not. We are not. I'm showing you that you Muhammadan, you are just trying to be a Jew. You are trying to be a Jew. Listen. Okay, who is the one who taught Muhammad the Tawheed?
You are changing the topic of
Okay,
salvation.
we go back to the topic. Then here we go. So now explain to me how you're a prophet. He modificate and he changed the fasting, which is a Jew, his God a Jew. He told him you should fast this day. So Muhammad he obey. Muhammad he followed the Jews. Muhammad he was their puppy. Otherwise, you explain to me how in the world his God Allah never informed him about the day which Moses was victorious over Pharaoh. He learned that first time from a Jew, and why he is following a fasting of a Jew. Maybe he is a scam. Maybe he's a liar.
Pharaoh, Moses' victorious was not yours, but
Then
ours.
Pharaoh, this is another question. You're a prophet, never heard of the Pharaoh story before, as you see. Otherwise, he will not
How is
ask.
it in Quran?
Abdul, if he is a person who
Yes.
is a prophet, then he should
Pharaoh
know. He should
story
know.
is there in
He
the
should
Quran.
know that this is the most
It is
important.
correct story,
Abdul,
unlike
potato. Abdul, listen. Too much
Onion,
courage.
James Onion.
Abdul, hey, listen. I will
James
give.
Onion.
Listen. If Muhammad he
Onion.
knew, do Muhammad he knew about that day before this moment?
The Pharaoh story is there in the Quran and it is perfectly, unlike Bible.
Muhammad, after that, he started writing about it. As you see, he never heard of this before.
The stories in Bible and Quran are different.
Bible, I'm asking you, why Muhammad he did not know the day of fasting of Ashura? How come Allah did not inform him? And because if it's not from Allah, then Muhammad he should not take it. Are you saying to me that Muhammad was following the Jews blindly? Was the order of Ashura given to the Jews from Allah, or Muhammad he followed just the Jews who is fasting Ashura?
Because it is not obligatory, the order is not given from Allah.
It's not because it's not what?
It is not obligatory to fast on Ashura. Do you know this?
Who said it's not obligated? If you fast in Ashura, it's going to erase the sin of 1 year.
There is no sin on anyone.
What no sin? Do you want me to show you the reference that if you fast the day of Ashura, your sin for the previous year will be forgiven?
I know it, but in Islam there is no sin to be
This is another
forgiven.
question, Abdul Potato. Listen, I'm losing my patience with you. I don't know how big your diaper, but it's so big. Listen, is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Is it true that your prophetic claim, if you fast Ashura, it erases your previous sin for 1 year?
Onion James, you are rotating round and
I'm
not
asking
coming to the
you,
top.
is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Is it true that if you fast Ashura according to your prophet, that will erase the sin for a year pass away?
There is no sin on anyone to be erased.
What?
There is no sin on anyone to be erased.
I'm not asking you about the sin, you idiot. I'm asking you, listen carefully. Is it true that if you fast Ashura, your sin is forgiven for the previous year, 365 days before that day? Is it true?
It is there.
This is not the question.
I know
Listen,
that.
is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Is it
Yes.
true that if you fast the day of Ashura, your sin is forgiven for 1 year before that day?
Yes, it is true.
Okay, so but we just learned that you're a prophet. He just learned that about Ashura from a Jew. So where he learned that this day will make your sin forgiven for the year to come and the year in the past? Where he got this? He just learned that from the Jew.
All the sayings of Prophet Muhammad was approved by Allah.
Okay, Muhammad, who is proven by Allah, he never heard of this from Allah. So how he claimed that if you fast this day, suddenly he became this day is very important. Suddenly this day is the most important. I mean, and what kind of religion, if you fast one day, that will erase your sin to the year to come and the year to pass? Well, how stupid is that? So look what he said, that if you do fast that day, and this is sahih, but he just learned this day about it from a Jew.
No, it was modified. One day is fasting is not done. Okay, we have to do it 2 days.
What is that an answer? What is the answer? I'm asking you. He just learned. We show you the hadith. He just learned about Ashura from a Jewish guy. Wonderful. Okay, so now
You want to ask a
how
salvation
this day
question
suddenly, how this day, the Jewish guy did not even say to him, if you fast this day, is going to erase your sin for the previous year. So Muhammad is adding a story now. So I'm asking you, where Muhammad he got that he Ashura, you said, okay, from the Jews. You agreed finally. Thank you. So now Muhammad, he learned about Ashura from the Jews, but he just claimed that if you fast one day of Ashura, your previous year of sin doesn't matter from a child molestation. Actually, child molestation is not in Islam. So all the crimes you do for the 365 days, just because you fast one day in Ashura, your sin is forgiven. You don't get that in Ramadan. Where Muhammad?
So you want to ask a question on salvation at all?
Listen, Abdul, I want you to call your sheikh, let him call me. I have no time for kids. Let us see this guy. There's more customers. Ashura. Hello? He did not answer. Any Muhammadan? Who is a smart Muhammad? He can explain the stupidity of Muhammad. So the crown prince, he is going to fix the stupidity of his prophet. He just learned about Ashura from a Jew. He just heard of it a second ago. And suddenly, Ashura is a day will erase a sin. And look how filthy this teaching is. Look how dangerous it is. Because now I can do everything the whole year. And then what I will do, I will fast Ashura. You see how easy? You can go rape, you can go kill, you can go steal, you can do all kind of filthy things in your life. Just fast the day of Ashura. That's it. It erases your sin. What a nice discount from Allah. Just because I did not eat for 8 hours. Guys, I'm going to fast Ashura from now on. And I will spend my life gambling for connection. I will do robbery. I will rob a bank. And I will rape women. And I will kill people. And then I will fast the day of Ashura. What a nice discount. What a nice religion. Very comfortable. Hey Putin, Muhammad Vladimir Putin, I got a solution for your crimes in Ukraine. Just fast Ashura, buddy. Yeah. All those people who died there, is gone. Ashura. 8 hours of fasting. You know, can't you fast drinking vodka for 8 hours, you Putin. Come on, Putin. The guy, he just learned about it from a Jew. There's a lady, she's texted me now, and she said, I want a video calling you. Well, why you want a video calling me? Don't you see I get scared from videos? Somebody keep those females away from me. Are you handsome like Prophet Muhammad? He look at the moon. He look at the Prophet. He look at the moon. He look at the Prophet. He look at the moon. He look at the Prophet. And for sure the Prophet is more handsome. Oh boy. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? Let us see here. We have somebody want to talk to us. Hello? 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 Must be ultimate fart maybe. Hello? Any Muhammadan? Yesterday we have a Muhammadan. We asked him about why the Prophet, all his stories is about sex, penises, vagina. He said the Prophet, he have his reasons to, you not alive at that time, What? Let us give them a chance again. One more time. If not, I will block you. Last opportunity. Okay, look like will not answer. Hello? 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 Are you there? All right. Let us block you. The so-called the crown prince, I don't know who made you prince except the British intelligent. All of you, Emirat, those people, they used to have their own goat. We Arab, we live in the desert. Then Her Majesty, the Queen of England, decided to make kingdoms and princes and sheiks. So she made Emirat family sheiks, and they made those Al Saud, they made them a king just to control the oil, and they gave them the support, same as Kuwait. And now the scam of those people, they are trying to, I'm not against the guy, by the way. I mean, he is a fraud, yes. He is a criminal, yes. But this is how all Middle Eastern leaders. But this guy is a change in Islam, trying to make it something moderate. You can argue, says, I support that. But trust me, that will not work, really. He can change Islam inside Saudi Arabia, because anyone who opposes him, he will cut his head. So, but he can give a freedom to the people and the freedom is limited for sure. Like you can be dancing, you can be drinking, you can wear bikini as he is doing right now, but you cannot speak against him. They cannot. So he, obviously he is changing Saudi Arabia to something way better than Islam, even if it's dancing and etc., which is not really will make a human being a better human being. I mean, dancing is not a problem, but the value, the ethic of the nation should be changed, and the ethic of the nation is based on Islam until now, which means there's no ethic, zero ethic. When this guy, he says we are going to change the hadith, or we are going to take all the hadith which is bad, what he will do with something in the Quran, it says if a woman, she got divorced 3 times, she have to go and sleep with a new man, and then after he F her, she can go back to him. How'd that work? You know what I mean? Are we going to change that? This is a chapter 2 in the Quran, and nobody can explain how you can fix that. Is that an ethical religion? Like, for some reason, YouTube have a problem. The chat stopped. I'm not sure why. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? I don't know if even YouTube is running, but let's see. I think it's running, but there's a problem in YouTube, maybe. Oh. Maybe. Yeah. It is running. If a man, he divorced his wife, she have to go and sleep with a new guy. So the new guy, he will enjoy this woman, and then she can go to the previous guy. How we can fix that? Is that an ethic of religion? You divorce your wife, and why Muhammad, if he is against divorcing the Muslim, they will say to you, oh, you know what, because there's people who abuse divorce, but you are abusing the women now. You are forcing the women who have no guilt. She is not the one who divorced the guy, it was her husband. He throw her out in the road, and now the poor woman, she want to go back to her previous husband because of the kids mostly, not because he is a good guy. You are forcing her to sleep with the new guy to go back to the previous husband. And that will make a Muslim woman, divorced woman, is like a bicycle. Anyone take a ride. So, okay, you did ride this woman now 3 times. And now you let this bicycle, you cannot take her back. Somebody else have to ride her. This is ethical? Excuse my language, ladies. I like to make it simple, clear. Your friend, she wanna call about Islam. What's her name? What's your name? What's your friend name? I'm afraid that this is the one she tried to call me and I blocked her because I called her, she did not answer. I mean, why in the world anyone want to call me to see what the problem of Islam? Don't you see? Watch my videos. You don't even need to call me. All of this is not a problem. The man, he can beat you. It's not a problem. How in the world any woman, she can accept such a garbage cult? In the USA, if you beat a dog, you go to jail. A dog. A little dog, you beat him, you go to jail. Once I called the police to move the dog, His Majesty don't want to move. He's in the front of my screen door in the apartment. So in order to open the door, I have to push him, and he start, you know, going aggressive. I can beat him, but you know, I cannot. This is an animal, stupid animal. Why you want to beat him? I called the police, and then the police, they start talking to him. Habibi, Mr. Dog, can you please come with us? Come, we have cookies. Come on, let us give you cookies. Okay, okay, okay. And then I was able to get out. A Muslim man, he treat his wife less than a dog. Beat them. And then the Muhammadan, they try to fix it. They say, no, no, the Quran says first you do this. There's no first. Second, you do this. There's no second. Third, you do this. And it says lightly. Where lightly? You know what? If you show me the word lightly, I will shave my 27-mile beard. Where is the lightly? You have not shown that I have balls. Too much, too much. Why you want to see my balls? Are you okay, my friend? This Abdul, he want to see my balls. My friend, even your prophet, you do not know what balls for. According to your stupid prophet, that the sperm is coming from the backbone of the man. Are you going to fix that too? And this is Quran. So why you are talking about my balls? Show respect. The Muhammadan, they try to fix it. The lions of the man. Lions of the man. Yeah, try to fix it, Abdul. Huh? Proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs. So according to your stupid prophet, the sperm of the man is coming from his backbone, not from his testicles. And testicles, according to Quran, they are just a decoration. And like the balls, you put them in a Christmas tree, you know. You can put light on them, by the way, they will look nicer. And according to the stupid Muhammad, women, they have a sperm coming from their ribs. So if you are married and your wife, she get naked in front of you, I have a bad news for you. You might think she have a breast. They are not a breast. Those are testicles. Those are breast testicles. If you don't believe me, I can show you the reference. Here we go. I will go, and I will not. This is not a Christian Prince understanding. This is your understanding. Chapter 86, verse number 6 and 7. Let us go here. This is Ibn Kathir, peace be upon him. May Allah bless his testicles if you have any. And this is your God explaining to us how he make the babies. Proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs, meaning the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, which is referring to her chest. And the crown prince is going to fix the hadith. What you would do with the Quran? And by the way, I'm really disappointed of those women. They lie to us. They say they have a breast. It turned to be, it's not a breast. It is testicles. And not only that, obviously their testicles is way bigger than yours. If you don't believe me, look at your wife. And now men, they will hide their testicles because obviously their wife, their testicles is way bigger. Sheikh Shamsi. Shamsi is a sheikh. Shamsi is a sheikh. Shamsi. This guy is a drug dealer. Sheikh Shamsi. Bring him here. You do not need to go to Indonesia, you potato. Let him make. Let this. You call him Sheikh. Is that the one who accused Ali Dawa that he is molesting women? And he is the one who accused Mimi Hijab that he is stealing money. Is that the sheikh you are talking about? He rejected Al-Bukhari because it came later after Muhammad. But the Quran written later after Muhammad. When Muhammad died, there was no Quran. And until now, they don't have a single copy of the Quran of Muhammad. Not even the Quran of Uthman. This is why if you open the Quran they have today, it says that this Quran is according to recitation of Hafs, according to Asim, which means his stepfather, who was sleeping with his mother, and this guy is very well known. Both of them, they are a scam. According to. The reason it is according to those, because there's no book, it's called Quran. It was recitation. And Hafs came more than 200 years after Muhammad. So if they are rejecting the Bukhari, for it came after Muhammad, long after, well, the Quran came long after Muhammad too. Jafar Sadiq, this guy is a Shia. Who cares what they accept, my friend? All of those people who, you see this garbage things like I accept that, I accept that. This is those people, they don't count. Actually, this is a clear sign that those Muhammadan, they are trying to hide the shame of Muhammad, duct tape. And this is why this guy, he called himself a crown prince, he is trying to duct tape his religion. Muhammad, he's leaking from every place. So what they do, they put some cotton in his anus. Oh, now the leak is coming from his belly bump. We put some cotton from his belly bump. Oh, now he's leaking from his ears. We put some cotton in his ears. Now, oh, it's leaking now from his nose. We put cotton in his nose. And then he is leaking from his mouth. So we need to shut up his mouth. Muhammad is leaking. Who wanna prove me wrong? As you heard the Indian guy. The Prophet was, he took Ashura from the Jews and he did modification. In the beginning, it was from Allah. Look how the talk changed. In the beginning, he says he took it from Allah, not from the Jews. Then he agreed it's from the Jews, but he did modification. And then suddenly Ashura can make you erase your sin for the year, and the previous year, and the year to come. Isn't that amazing? How beautiful. Do we have any brave Muhammadan? Yesterday we played this cartoon, you know, the cartoon about Zakir Naik. It have little music like sexy and you know it. And then YouTube start playing advertising on top of my video. Would make me upset. So I had to cut it off and take that part so they can leave us alone. So YouTube don't allow me to have advertising over my or collect donation here, as you see, because simply I speak against Islam. YouTube, all those forms, they are in bed with Muhammad, all of them. You will not find one Muhammadan, even the one who speak about terrorism, support terrorism, they take the privilege, or let us say, the ability for him to collect donation. For us, they can take it away. So it is very obvious that YouTube side with the devil Muhammad. But it's okay. For us, we are here to expose Islam, no matter, you know, people who want to support us, they can support us, and they knew how. Do we have any Muhammadan here? Anyone? Okay, forget about anyone. Any half one. Any half one. Well, you know, if you think about it, you see, you need to understand. You watch Fox News. What do you think? You are watching American TV station, correct? Many of you do not know that half of the stations is owned by the Muslims. Same as CNN. Same as Sky News. If you go right now, search for Sky News. Sky News. Who is the owner? 50% to Emirat, 50% to Murdoch. Jews plus Muslims. And obviously this Jewish guy, he don't care what they say there as much he cared to make money. So the Muslim control even what those stations they say. So you live in England, you think you are watching even the BBC. Do you know the BBC? Do you know that the BBC, since the beginning until the zero started, it was sponsored 100% by Saudi Arabia? The British government, they never paid a penny just to control the voice of the BBC. No, my friend, Sky News Australia, Sky News England, Sky News is the same garbage. Go right now to Sky News Arabic, and you will see how the business is working. They are praising Putin. Those people, they have, you know, in Arabic, Emirat want to support Putin. In English, they don't dare to do so. They are the one who control the station. This is why we are the only source, independent source, to share the truth, especially when it's come to be about religion. Otherwise, truth about even war can be total fabrication from here or there. Like, you might find in news, fake news coming from Ukraine, made by Ukrainian. You know, that's normal to happen in wartime. And it is going to happen from the enemy too, the Russian. So don't take news, but we see millions of people leaving their houses. Obviously, they are not going on a journey for barbecue. Obviously, their houses has been burned. And, you know, sooner or later, the whole community in the world, they can go and visit this country, and they will see how much destruction is there. Do we have any Muhammadan? Somebody saying fake news is a Trinity. Well, you have to prove it. We prove here every day that your prophet is a mentally ill person. Can you call me and prove to me that the Trinity is fake? Do you dare? We are not a Jazeera TV who will host only our friends, or we will make a propaganda and, you know, just to use you. Come and speak your mind. CP fake news is Trinity. I can show you the Trinity from your stupid Quran. Actually, everything in Islam is based in number 3. Let us do an experiment in the front of your ass. I can't say your eyes because obviously you see the word from your anus. Excuse my language, guys. This is how I try to make them see who they are. Put them in their place, and their place is the anus location. Here you will see I will type the word 3 times. Look at this experiment. Unbelievable. 3 times. I did not search for anything. Just 3 times. Okay. What we will find? Like, what the heck? Everything in Islam is based on number 3. 3 times. He washed his hand 3 times, raised his mouth 3 times, his nose, which is disgusting, 3 times, and he washed his face 3 times. Trinity is fake news, okay? My name is Ali Dawa. And my wife, she is going to feed me grape during the debate. Because I'm a spoiled Abdul. Give me grape, okay? I saw your hand. Your hand is very white. Is it haram to show your hand? Okay, give me more grape. I'm Ali Dawa. I'm the good boy. Where are you, Mr. Fake News? Everything in religion is true. Everything. Even Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allah, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Like, why Allah is saying to present himself in three names? I challenge you to tell me. Hold on. I can answer this question after I eat some grape. Give me grape. You know? Yeah, grape. Yeah, grape. MashaAllah. I mean, somebody sent me this video. I don't watch those kids, but I could not believe it how stupid this guy is. I mean, he is speaking supposedly, and did you see even the jacket he's wearing? I thought this guy is coming from the circus. What's wrong with those people? Do we have any Abdul? We have somebody calling me, but he doesn't sound like a Muslim. I can make you a Muhammadan? Ah, he's a Muslim. Okay, he will make me a Muhammadan. Okay. Let us see how he will make me a Muhammadan. I will mute the speaker until he answer, so it doesn't bother you. When he answer, we make it. Hello? Hello? Yes, you said you want to make me Muhammadan?
Yes,
Okay, so you are a Muslim?
I've become a Mohammedan.
You become Muhammadan. So what you used to be?
I'm a Christian as well. You know,
Oh, you are a Christian and Muhammadan at the same time?
yeah. You know how many
Ah.
you know how many times that Muhammad is written in the Quran?
This isn't a question. I'm asking you how you are a Christian and Muhammadan at the same time.
That is because Muhammad means Jesus.
Ah, Muhammad means Jesus. How is that? Go ahead.
Yes, actually, Muhammad. Do you know what it means? It means the praised one.
Mm.
Mm.
And?
And the praised one in the Quran is actually Jesus.
Oh, okay. Mm.
You know, it's
but
all
this
of the
is
Quran
is
copied from Christian sources.
My friend.
And
I understand what you are trying to say, but this is not a legitimate way to prove any point, and I will tell you why. For the Muslims, Muhammad is a person. He is not the same as Jesus, correct?
That is true and not true, because they don't believe really in Jesus. They believe in Isa.
No problem.
Not Jesus.
No problem. But this is a different person, right?
It is kind of a different person, because
no
that
kind
person
of different. Is Muhammad the son of Mary?
Muhammad is the son of Mary because Jesus is the son of Mary.
Okay. Well, my friend, I don't have time to waste. Sorry. This is just a trolling. We don't have time for kids talk. It's an insult, actually, to say that Muhammad and Jesus is the same person. I saw some people, they are making silly videos about this, but this is really stupid. Muhammad simply, he is trying to replace Jesus by himself. He is the devil. So this is why he said, one of my name is Al-Mahi. What Al-Mahi mean? The eraser. So he have a mission is to erase all the teaching of the previous prophet of the Jews and Christianity. His name is the eraser. So he said, I am Muhammad, I am Ahmad, I am Al-Mahi. The Muslims, they fabricate by translation. So Muhammad, he made it clear that obviously the name Muhammad is not even his name. That's why he cannot be Muhammad and Ahmad in the same time. You know, then the name is a name, but you can use similar name if it is close to the meaning, for this is a title. So obviously none of those is a name, and he claimed that he have 5 names, and one of them is Al-Mahi. He is the one who will erase what? Erase Christianity and Judaism. And as you see. And actually, this is a clear proof that Muhammad is a fraud. Why? Because he did not erase kufr. He practiced kufr. He practiced kufr. He practiced paganism. When a man, he says, if you are touching a black stone, that erase your sin. How Muhammad he erase pagan practice if he is saying by touching a stone, it erase your sin. Okay, we have our brother Sam Shamoun calling. Hello?
Brother, sorry to bother you. Brother, I know you're right.
No problem. How are you doing?
Praise Jesus Christ for you, brother. I always praise God for you. I tell people we need to do your approach, and I mean that. Your approach is the only approach that works with Muslims. So I only want to share this with you. Maybe you can comment on it, so to see what these pastors are doing. I did a session, but I want you to do one. You're more qualified. A pastor this Friday came to Yasser Qadi's mosque. I gave you the link right there. It's short.
Right.
If you go through it, you're going to be disgusted with this pastor. But he claims to be a Baptist pastor. He is having a big event tomorrow at his church where Muslims are going to come. They're going to have Muslim fairs. He even has a room for them to pray in the mosque. He's going to bring all these big name Muslims, and he claims to be a Baptist who loves Jesus Christ.
Okay.
And final thing, brother, if you can help the people understand, it's become popular now, as you mentioned. The Christian brothers are saying that the original Muhammad was a title, praised one, because the original Quran was Syriac and it was hymns about Jesus. He's the praised one. So maybe you can educate the people why we shouldn't follow that approach. So, brother, I love you. Pray for me, and God use you mightily and give you perfect health, and keep doing what you're doing. You are a legend in my book, man. I love you. Takbir.
Thank you. Take care. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, well, we have many Antichrist people who they claim to be Christians. That's why the Bible speaks about, there's false teachers. The Bible says clearly, who is the Antichrist? Is the one who denied the Son, that Jesus is, the Son. Right? So, whoever this idiot is, he is one of many idiots. I can show you from the Catholic Church people doing that too. I can show you from the Orthodox Church people doing that too. So we have a scam and fraud everywhere. This is why not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. This is why he said, be aware of false teachers. And Muslims, Muhammadan, Satan, he want to give them a hand. So he sent someone he claimed to be a Christian minister. And now the Christian, they will say, he's a minister, he's a Christian. This is why we have to expose those people. But this exists almost in every single church. There's many fabricators and many liars. The Lord, he says, from their fruits you shall know them. Not from the name of a church or their names. Right? Never recognize people by names, recognize them by the fruit. Okay, too much. Why you don't call me and show me the mistake in the Bible so we can laugh at your prophet? Can you do that? As long as you discover a mistake in the Bible. I have a proposal for you. Can you call me and tell me the mistake? And I assure you, I will be laughing at your prophet. Remember, you are going to show me a mistake from the Bible. But I will be laughing at your prophet. How that work, you will see. Can you call me? Do you dare? Or you are just a Tex Abdul? Aren't you the same one who spoke about balls? Okay, I'm going to use your language. Do you have balls to call me? Or already they are boiling in the water like eggs? Any Abdul? Yeah. Again, don't let those people affect your faith. Those priests, ministers, many of them, they are politically correct. The same as the Pope. The Pope, he kissed the Quran. But other Pope, he said Muhammad brought nothing but evil. So there is people who they are in a position, in a high position, and they are not telling the truth. They are fake, they are false teachers. You are with your family outside. Oh, okay. Well, I want to keep you stay with your family, so I'm going to block you. I have no time for kids. This is why we say carefully. Listen, don't follow a person. Don't follow any person. We follow only the Bible. I do commit sin, you do commit sin, I do wrong, you do wrong. So why you want to follow me? You follow the one who is pure. You follow the one who never changed. You follow the one who is his teaching is solid and so clear. So anyone who denied the Father or he denied the Son, he is an Antichrist. Doesn't matter who. So if I go to somebody and I say to him and he claim to be Christian, oh, Muhammad is really a prophet, but okay, but the Bible says the one who denied the Son, Jesus that the Son, is Antichrist. See, there's many verses in the Bible, they are there to expose those liars. Right? And how many times Jesus says, I am, and my Father, and the Son? How many times he says, I am the living God? How many times he says, I am the way, and there is no other way? There's no other way. So what this guy is trying to do, he's trying to make Muhammad the way, the guy who beat women, who raped children. A child molester, a thief, a criminal, a cheater. I mean, name one thing Muhammad did is not against the 10 Commandments. Even the devil did not do what Muhammad did. Mr. 7-star, I take calls from Muslims. Are you a Muslim? And you will find many silly people like this guy who call me. He says Muhammad is the same as Jesus in the Bible. He is the praised one. So now if we call a dog the praised one, that will make him God? This is how stupid people are. God is not a title. Otherwise I can give the title to myself and you can give it to yourself. You can call your computer the praised one. So human being is very silly and very stupid. And you will find how much immature people they are exist. And they have a big mouth. Very huge mouth. Do we have any Muhammadan? And you know, for the sake of argument, let us say Muhammad, he changed his name and he called himself Christ. Still he is not. Isn't Jesus, he said, there's many that will come after, they will say Christ appear here, Christ appear there. Don't listen to them. Almost every year we hear there's somebody claiming to be the Christ, the Messiah. Well, we receive it, Mr. 7-star. Thank you very much. No problem. Do we have any brave Muhammadan there to call us, especially if you are a sheikh? Is it true that Muhammad, before he became a prophet, was a nice person? No, this is not true. Do you remember the story? You see, the Muslim, there is something very, they repeat, they say, As-Sadiqul Amin. As-Sadiqul Amin. Every Muslim will say that to you. As-Sadiq mean the honest. Al-Amin, the trustworthy. Was Muhammad honest and he was trustworthy? You know the story where Muhammad, he went to his own son, wife, when the husband was away. And what he did? He flirted with the wife. He flirted with the wife. Is that a trustworthy person? He go when the husband, forget that he is his son. Muslim, they will say he is son by adoption, so what? It doesn't matter, even if he's my friend. This is against the 10 command of God. This is a woman, she is a wife of somebody else. And then Muhammadan, they claim that the Prophet of Allah, he have a privilege. And what is the privilege? If his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi, volume number 14, page number 212. And we can use Google translation, even though you guys, you don't know Arabic, but Google will do that. You know, I mean, it's not a perfect translation, but will work. You will find that all the privilege of Muhammad is either about his penis or his pocket. He have the best of the booty, he have the fifth of the booty. He can sleep with women without paying them their wages for free. And then you will see here, number 10, it says, إذا وقع بصره على امرأة وجب على زوجها طلاقها وحل له نكاحها. Let us translate. Google translation in front of your eyes. Let us go to number 10. Number 10. This is number 9. And you will see all of them is about sex, money, 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 money. He can sleep with women without paying them. He can have sex even when he is around the Kaaba. He can have anything. All is about privilege of sex. And then, if his eyes, if his sight falls on a woman, her husband must divorce her. So her husband, he have to divorce her. So the Prophet can if her. You see, they are translating the word nikah as marriage. What kind of a privilege given to Muhammad? If his eyes fall onto your wife and he like her, here he says if his sight fail, which means not every woman, you know, Muhammad, he see, he wanna if. He meant here, if his eyes falls, which means he fall for her, he like her. And, you know, if he saw your wife, this is why the women, they used to be hidden from Muhammad, the decent women. Isn't it clear that this guy is a fraud and a scam? What kind of a prophet? He have such a privilege. Is that a privilege, really? When somebody says that there is a God, and this God, he cared for his prophet. Okay. How he cared for him? Well, he gave him a privilege to if everybody. Are you serious? Yes. Here we go. Chapter 33, verse number 50. All those things is a privilege to the prophet. He can if everybody. Especially immigrant women, she want to give her vagina to the prophet so he can if her. As he wishes. Ask yourself, if Muhammadan they claim that Moses is the same God of Moses, why God of Moses did not give Moses such a privilege or any other prophet? Why? And what does this have to do with God? How that serve God? How that serve the message of worshiping Allah? Any Muhammadan can inform us how that serve? What do you think? The person, he was sent by Allah to promote a religion. It's called Islam, and you worship Allah and you kill for his sake, etc. But then you find yourself that this person, he is above Allah. Obviously, he used Allah as a proxy, as a way to control the man by saying, well, God told me. So nobody would do, who can discuss this with him? That's it. Allah said. Who can discuss? It's not a man saying now. And then he claimed that whatever Muhammad he gave you, you have to obey. So Muhammad, he replaced Allah on earth. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? Nobody? Hmm. So you Muslim agree? That's it? That's good. Look like the Muhammadan, they agree. And as we heard, the one who called us before, he said that Muhammad, he took from the Jews and he did modification. He's not taking his religion from God. Some from the Arab, pagan Arab black stone kissers. Some from Hindus, which is the black stone too. The god of fertility. Anyone? Let us look at I don't see any movement in Skype. Don't text me, please. Don't text me in Skype. If you are a Christian, I will block you. I'm just telling you. I use Skype to speak to Muhammadan. Black stone kissers. Are you a black stone kisser? Anyone? Who is a Muslim can show us one useful thing from this so-called religion? Just one useful thing. If there's anything is useful, additional that you have to give your wife to the Prophet so he can sleep with her, which is very useful, by the way. I mean, you don't need to do the job. Here we go. The Prophet is helping. The Prophet is a very amazing person. He liked to help people in the bedroom. Not everyone will do that. Only true Prophet of God. And his name is Muhammad. Right? Any Muhammadan? Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Any Muhammadan. So this is the video we received from this guy who he claimed to be a Christian minister. I don't know what they are saying there, but I will hear a little bit of it, so just for a laugh.
So I'm nervous, and I'm wondering, did the governor explain to this man who I am? I don't want him to find out he's with a Baptist pastor and then he kills me or something. So I said, did they explain? He said, yes. I said, so you know I'm a humanitarian. Yes, you humanitarian. And you know I'm a Christian. He said, yes, you Christian, you American, you Christian American.
So what is that now? I mean, obviously this guy is a stupid idiot. You know, some people, they try to find a publicity, and supposedly they claim that they are bringing Christ to those Muhammadan. But we knew how the propaganda work. Those people, they are very well trained to attack Christianity. And the guy who is there, obviously he is a fraud, and they will use him to enter into a church. So now he said, and he is telling stories like a storyteller in the old days in the Middle East. But is he telling them anything truthful about Jesus? No. This is why nobody's upset from him.
About him. I'm about to read my third biography about him. I just think, here's the problem, guys. 2.2 billion Christians, 1.8 billion Muslims. If we don't get along, the world is in a mess.
We have to get along. This is the point, guys. If we don't get along, the world in a mess. I'm not going to watch the rest. Obviously, he's a donkey. My friend, when somebody, he come to you and he speaks such a language, getting along have nothing to do with sharing the truth. So are you saying to me, oh, my screen was black, sorry. Anyway, there's nothing really to see. Are you saying to me that getting along will happen only if we become hypocrite to each other? Is that how we will become, how we will get along? We are going to get along by bringing Muslims to our churches and they tell us that Jesus is not God? That way how we can get along? What does that mean? Be aware of false people. Do we have any Muhammadan? Yeah, well, he is, you know, he heard from somebody they are 1.8. Just wait until next week, they are 2 billions. No, we will not share such a link because we don't want to promote liars. This is a mistake that Christians, they do. They go around and they promote Muslim website and Muslim links. And this is what the Christian, they do. They don't post our videos around, they post Muslim videos around. Actually, #1 promoter for Muslim videos and channels are Christians. As an example, David Wood. I'm not against him, but this guy, he is a professional to promote Islamic YouTubers who nobody listened to them. Mimi Hijab was a street boy, nobody listened to him. Always wearing his pink shirt, showing his nipples. David Wood, he volunteer. Same as this Sheikh Uthman. The guy he was talking to me, who jumped there? David Wood. So, you know, so we have a problem that we have a Christians who obviously they do not know what they are doing. And they are obviously not good in debating. They can do great videos and short videos, but in debate, they don't have a skills. So if you are a Muhammadan, you like to be famous, go to David Wood, he will make you famous. I'm telling you, he will make you famous. Advice. Who was listening to this guy, Mimi Hijab? Who is he? Nobody. This is stupid. He don't even know anything about his religion. Isn't it, this is the same guy who said, not a single Jew believe that God has a son, not a single Jew. But isn't it the Quran says that the Jews believe that Uzair is the son of Allah? But he's taking advantage that the person in front of him, he is not qualified in any way of debate. So got him busted right away. Elijah mean God with us. And you do not know Hebrew, you do not know Arabic. And I know this is coming. Somebody saying no need to bash. We are not bashing. Get out of here. We don't bash. This is not bashing. There's people who they can debate, and there's people they have no qualification of debate. I am not a person who say things behind the back of people. You can go and tell him, and he knew. He is not good in debating. Okay, name for me one debate he did good in it. Just one. You will tell me this guy with his name? This guy mentally ill? The one who have high school? The one who arrested many times for beating his wife? I forgot his name. This guy is a kid. He does not know anything about Islam. This is why they are lined up to debate with the Christians, but not with me. Did you ask yourself that Mimi Hijab, when he promised the Muslim to debate me, he hang up, he played for me the video? Did you say that? Hang up on him. Did you? Because he's afraid if we talk, if we have a debate. He was terrified, intimidated. He has 7 Muslims around, and he put the speakers far away from his microphone, hoping that nobody will hear what I'm saying. It's a fact, my friend. They always dare. Do this guy Yasser Qadi dare to speak to me? Do he dare? So we help Muslim website, and we are the one who make them get bigger. Any Abdul right now, he want to have a 500,000 subscriber. He go to David Wood. He go to this guy, his name, what his name, the guy, Mimi Hijab invited him for interview. The one we play him in his, no, actually not this one, Jefferson, Patterson, I don't know what his name. Canadian, he is, I don't know. Yeah, foolish behavior. There's no debate. There's no real debate. So we promote Muslims. In the same time, we don't put Islam in its place. If you are a person who knows the cult very well, they will avoid you. They will not even keep close to you. This is why they keep saying to you, we will debate face to face, but they debate everybody over the internet, except me. How many Muhammadan he keeps saying, we debate you face to face? Face to face. Yeah, Jordan Patterson. Let us see, maybe we have a Muhammadan. All of them, they share one thing. They want to debate me face to face. Hello? I'm fine, my friend. You are a Muslim?
You okay, yeah?
Are you a Muslim?
Me, to be honest with you, I'm an ex-Muslim.
Oh, you're an ex-Muslim, okay.
Yeah, but I was trying to find your, basically, I was trying to find your Skype for a long time, yeah?
All right.
This is like months and months,
so
yeah?
why you left Islam, my friend?
Basically, the reason why I left Islam, yeah, is it was through miracle, basically. It was nothing to do with people preaching to me or...
All right.
Like, you know, a lot of Muslims, when I explain my situation, how I left Islam, they say to me, it's basically I was deceived by Satan.
So now, did you become a Christian or not yet?
No, I left Islam like 2 years ago now.
All right. And what do you think about Christianity, about Christ?
To be honest with you, yeah, I would say it's the best thing that's ever happened to my life. And I just wish for the same thing I just hope the Muslim will do more research and maybe they might come to conclusion. Basically, the reason why I'm calling today is basically my wife, she's still Muslim, and the moment she found out I became Christian, and then she said, I don't want to have nothing to do with you no more. And then, but I tell her to study Islam, to study your religion. The reason why I'm telling her to study this is because I know she would realize how much nonsense it is, how much like so many things doesn't make sense. But every time I try to tell her about Christianity, she doesn't want to listen to it. She just keeps telling me that I don't want to hear it.
Why you don't call her? Let her talk to me.
Yeah, but the thing is, she said, like, even when I want to talk to her, she's told me, don't talk to me about this. I'm not a scholar. I'm not educated in Islam. But I said to her, but you don't need to be a scholar and educated. You just need common sense. You have common sense. And when you study Islam, you realize a lot of things doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, my friend, if you need my help, I will be happy to help you. You can call me when she is there, if you want.
Yeah.
And I will be happy to speak to her. But we cannot force a person to speak to me, correct? I mean, we cannot force people to listen.
100%.
Yeah. So
But
if she decides one day, I will be happy to help.
What I was thinking is maybe I speak to you, and so she can hear everything you're saying while I speak to you, and then
Is she listening now?
No, she's not listening now. Basically, now I live in a different city, and she lives in London, basically.
Well, maybe next time you can when she is there, or you join a conversation in Skype, you can call me when I'm live, and I will be happy to talk to you and her.
Okay, then.
And I will be very nice and friendly with her, I promise you.
Yeah, 100%.
Just remind me, because for me, I have tens of thousands of people in Skype texting me, and I have no idea who are they. So just remind me.
Yeah.
Because you might think that I will remember you right away. That's really impossible.
No, I will definitely remind you.
All right, my friend.
I spoke to you a long time ago when I left Islam. I was kind of nervous. It was my first time talking to you. I was so nervous.
All right.
But I don't feel like that anymore.
Okay, see, this is why I just told you I don't remember. That's why I don't remember, because all what I see here, names, I mean, nicknames, whatever. And then a second person call. I mean, it's a Skype.
Yeah. But Christianity, for all the Muslims that are listening, I know there's like 1,000 people listening. Christianity is so beautiful. It gave me the peace. Basically, I was going through a lot of depression, and I just had no way out. And I thought there's no way out. Just like I lost hope, and I thought the only way out is by me just dying. That's the only way out. And I never thought in a million years there was hope and there was a way out. And it's only when I became Christian I realized that there was hope still, and that Jesus was the way out. And as a Muslim, basically, I was going through a lot of depression, and I just put my hands up and I said, Allah, show me the way out. Then the true God heard my prayer, which is Jesus Christ here. He heard my prayer from heaven, and he answered my prayer. He showed me that he's the way out.
Amen to that.
Amen. Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
since then, I just start having peace in my life, the peace that I never had in my life before. And that's why I have two daughters. My daughters, one is 8, one is only 2 years old, and I was kind of heartbroken when I realized that I had to decide who to follow, whether to follow, to be still like stick to my wife or follow Jesus. And I made a decision I have to follow God.
Amen to that.
And I was going through emotional feeling, like I was having emotional, like from time to time I would cry just knowing that I can't be with them no more. So my dream is to just like to have my wife to believe in Christ, so we can all be like reconciled back to each other again.
Well, my friend, let us pray.
But I thought the only way
we can pray to the Lord.
I thought the only way is maybe, huh?
Let us pray to the Lord that He will help your wife to listen, at least to me, and to listen to the truth, and the truth will set her free. So pray, never give up. Never give up.
Amen.
And you see, there's many people, they speak to me. There's a guy, I don't know if you always listen to me. There's a guy, his name is Jihad. He keep calling me for the last 3 years. Last time he spoke to me, I don't know how many of you remember, Jihad called me after 3 years. He called me names. He got upset from me. he's an Arab, he is a Muslim, he is a Palestinian, and he always defends Islam. After 3 years, he admit that Islam is bad. He did not dare to say I'm out, but he said that already live on air. So never give up. 3 years the guy healed me. 3 years he say I am lying. 3 years he says you are wrong. And then after 3 years, he gave up because in his heart, he is just fighting the truth.
Yeah.
You know? So never give up, my friend. Never give up.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, my friend.
You're right about that. And basically, I had a vision. Basically, 5 years before I left, 5 years before I became Christian, I had a vision of Jesus Christ. It was basically, he was sitting in a temple and he was preaching to all these followers. And the moment I went and sat down, something just told me to leave. So I left straight away. It's only 5 years later, I was thinking about that dream here, and I realized why I was told to leave, because at that moment I was not a follower of Christ.
Yeah.
So I was like, I had this severe heart problem in my heart. And then I met this Christian guy. He introduced me to an ex-Muslim. And this ex-Muslim, the first thing he said to me, do you have any problem with your, do you have any pains in your body? I said, I've been suffering from this heart problem for almost 3 months. And he prayed for me. A week later, I saw him. Then another miracle happened. I don't want to explain it to you. Maybe you don't have no time. Maybe next time I'll just tell you the full details. But it was basically through miracles I gave my life to Christ.
I mean, my friend. Well, everything is possible with Christ, and He is the one who gives life. He is the one who makes the blind see. And you know, if the Lord, He says, your faith has healed you. You know, so
amen.
It's your faith, my friend, and your faith will work. And the Lord, He listens to those who they are very faithful. Sometimes people, they ask for help, but they have a doubt inside them, and that's why the help is not going to work. You know, maybe he sounds like a believer. He sounds like he is desperate. You know, like he is so strong in belief, but in his heart there is a weakness, and this is why the faith is the faith is very powerful and can heal you. So, my friend, thank you for calling. We pray that your wife, she will listen, and I will be happy to take her anytime.
Just one last thing. One last thing I want to say. I won't be long. Just one last thing. So one time, basically, we was in a living room, and my wife was there, my aunties, my sisters, everyone was there, and my mom, she had basically this problem in her back, and it was poking her, something hurting her really bad. She used to always tell me about it, and she used to always tell me to massage it. So I never used to massage it, but one day, when I became Christian, I said, I was just sitting next to her, I was just rubbing her back. She said, yeah, that area is hurting me, please massage it. And then everyone was there, so just watching me. So I said to her, don't worry, I'm not going to massage you, I'll just pray for you. And then when I prayed for her, she felt the pain leaving her. And it was constant, like the pain left. And then she was so surprised. She took my hand, she was looking at my hand. She was saying, what did you do? She thought I had something on my hand. And she was immediately healed at that moment. And she was saying, well, you know how Muslims always, they say, wallahi, like when something happened to them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes no one believes them unless they say, wallahi. So she was saying, wallahi, I'm healed. And she said, oh, I don't know what you done. But I never told her at that moment I was Christian.
Well,
and she found out a few months later.
You should tell her.
She found out she found out already after that.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Our friend.
But it was nice talking to you anyway.
Yeah, you are welcome. I'm happy to have you here. And I hope soon we will hear from your wife and she will leave this cult. All right.
Amen. God bless you, brother. Nice talking to you.
Take care. Yeah, this is the difficult thing. If you are married or you are going to marry from someone who don't believe. So in this case here, he is a Muslim by birth and she is a Muslim. So the difficulty comes when both didn't agree about who they believe in. But a Christian person, he shall not, a man or a woman, should not marry a non-believer. That is against even the Bible teaching. Darkness and light cannot be in one room. Cannot. When the light comes, darkness go. There's many people, they just follow their emotion and they marry someone is not from their belief. And then what will happen, your children will pay the price. Because they will be confused. One saying to them, well, Christ is our Lord. The other one saying, no, those Christians are going to go to hell. Don't follow them. So the child will really suffer a lot. And you will suffer yourself. Why you want to do that yourself? You want to marry a Christian woman. You want to marry a Christian man if you are a Christian. You know? There's billions of people. You cannot find a man to marry except a Muslim man who believe that he can beat you. I mean, how naive you are. Maybe how desperate you are to get married, maybe. Or anything. All right, I think we have enough for today. It was a good call today, and we have a nice conversation with some people. But I want you to be careful. There's many, they claim to be Christian, ministers, priests, bishops, pope. It doesn't matter. Christian, or Protestant, Orthodox, Catholic, doesn't matter. But many, they will try to fool you, try to make you accept Muhammad. And the reason they claim, as we heard this guy, that we have to get along. Well, we are not the one not getting along with the Muslims. This guy is being a hypocrite. It's not us who is going after a Muslim, says to him, convert or we will kill you. Muslims, they can open their mosque, they can pray, they can practice their religion. We don't go after them. It is the Muslims. So what this guy is talking about, he is just an idiot. It is the Muslim who forbid us from carrying the Bible. It is the Muslims who killed someone, left Islam to become anything else. Christian or atheist or a Hindu or a Buddha. So when you say we have to get along, what does that mean? This is what happened when you put a donkey in the stage. Don't allow them to be there. Don't join their churches. A person like this, nobody should go to his church. For this is not a church of God no more. This is the synagogue of Satan. Synagogue of Satan is any place where people, they don't share the truth. They fear the word. And they do politics. You see, when we speak, as an example, against Putin war, I'm not doing politics. I'm speaking against invading a Christian country. I'm worried about those women and children and those people who will lose their houses. That doesn't mean that Putin is the only evil. We're in America, we have more evil too. Same as in England, same as in France, same as. But we don't take a side of any. The one who is a criminal, we say is a criminal. The second you start taking a side, then you are no Christian no more. Yesterday, one of you asked about discrimination, racism. People are hypocrite. All mankind are racist. All mankind. And this is why we have borders. This is why we have countries. If we are not racist, we should have open borders. Now, somebody might say, oh, Christian Prince is promoting globalism. No, my friend, but the idea of racism is embedded inside you. You belong to a family. The family belongs to a tribe. The tribe belongs to a nation. When one of your family get attacked, you sponsor your family. It's very simple. Those are your race. Those are your people. But the ugly can happen, which means there is a normal thing and there is ugly stuff. The ugly thing is you discriminate someone, not because he is bad, not because he did harm to you, not because he is a thief, a criminal, no, just because he is from different family or different color or different language, or he don't look like you. That is the ugly part. Otherwise, race, which is where the word racism coming from, is something embedded in the society. Everything around us is based on race. European Union, well, what is that? European Union. Okay, well, this is racism, but not necessarily ugly. People, they are from the same family, they are joined together. African Union. This is racism, but not ugly, not necessarily, unless they want to invade somebody from different race to kill him. That's because of the race issue. So, you know, the Chinese, they believe they are, even though there's many ethnic inside the China, but they call it China, the Chinese. So people, sometimes they lie to themselves and they claim that they are not racist, but in reality they are. But the Bible is the only solution. There's no free, there's no slave, there's no Hebrew, there's no Greek. The free and the slave in the time of Jesus was who? There was a black slave, there was a white slave, there was an Ethiopian slave, there was a Sudani slave, there's from the middle of Africa slave, and there is even white people slave. So there's no free, there's no slave. There's no Greek, there's no Hebrew. Nationality and ethnic disappear with Christ. It makes us a family. So for me, when I look at a person, I look at the fruits. The Lord, he says, from their fruits you shall know them, not from their names. You can call yourself whatever you want. You can be black, you can be white, you can be Asian, but who cares really? What we care is how good you are or how bad you are. I met all kinds of people. I have a woman across the street from me. I consider her the same as my mother. She is over almost 90 years old. I check on her. I'm not telling you like I'm doing good deed, but she is a black woman, and I really love this woman. Once she saw my grass is not cut for some time, she called the police to check on me. She cannot even come to by herself. She can hardly walk. So, you know, I have once a neighbor, a black guy. I left and looked like my garage door did not close. I came back after 2 hours. I found him sitting. He have his chair in the front of my driveway. I told him, "What are you doing here?" He said, "Well, you left your garage open. I was afraid somebody would get in." I said, "Well, there is a bomb. Just push it behind the door." He said, "I was afraid to get in. Somebody would say he got in." So he sat in the front of my house. He brought his chair, guarding my door until I come back home. So there's white people who they are thieves. There is black people who they are thieves. There is a Asian, Chinese, whatever. But there is wonderful people from all. But when we are racist, we remember only the bad ones. We see only the bad ones. And actually, me, myself, I faced a lot of problems since 9/11 because I'm an Arab. I go in the airplane, they treat me differently. They check me differently. You know, you are under watch. You know that you are under watch, even though I'm not a Muslim. Just because I'm Middle Eastern, I'm an Arab. You speak in Arabic, people get alarmed. I don't blame them. And here we need to understand that if there is something wrong happen done by your nation or your people, don't be upset. Understand. The same what happened to me. When I go in airplane, I have to have a special check. Everybody go normally except you. They have to check my bags. They have to check everything. They have, I mean, very carefully. And then, which is something I like, by the way, they give me a window seat so I cannot move, you know. If you go to the bathroom, you will see somebody is standing there. I go in the bathroom, I get out, the lady is still waiting there watching what he's doing. "Are you still there? Are you okay, sir?" Like, what the heck? Let me finish it. I was discussing politics with Allah, and now she is behind the bathroom seat door, and she want to be sure that I'm not going to do something wrong. I'm not stupid. I know that she is watching. They are, you know, they knew who is a Middle Eastern in the airplane. So here we go. You can say I got discriminated, but I don't blame them. Do I blame them really to watch everybody who's an Arab after 9/11? No, I don't. It's not their fault. Because before 9/11, they never did that. So We have to be intelligent and we have to be smart. And, you know, we have to be learning from Prophet Muhammad that the fly have medicine in the right wing and disease in the left wing. So when you go in the airplane and you feel like you are discriminated, well, think about it. The airplane have two wings. One have medicine and the other one have disease. So my friend, try to find which one of the airplane wings is the one have medicine and get close to it. Unbelievable. I know it's not a good thing to show you a fly, but remember, Muhammad is a doctor and he is the one who discovered that the fly have a medicine in one wing and illness, disease in the other wing. And this is what is called the wing medicine. How Prophet Muhammad knew this unless he is prophet of Allah? Unless he is a prophet of God. A person who is illiterate, he did not go to school like you. How he knew that? He's genius. He's not hilarious. He is genius. This is what they say to you in Islamic TV station. However, anyone who have little brain, he will die laughing at what they say. Even a fly, if the fly she knew what the Muhammadan think about her, she will flip and she will be laughing her ass. Imagine if the fly, they can read Al-Bukhari. The fly, she will be reading like this. Imagine if a fly can go and make a video in YouTube and she confirm what the Prophet said. The Muslims will go crazy. Imagine if we can give this fly a microphone and you remember I asked the guy, I said to him, would your Prophet here receive Quran as a sound of a bell? The Crown Prince, you want to fix the hadith, right? Okay. Is the hadith, the unproven hadith, the Prophet he received the Quran as a sound of a bell? How the Quran became in Arabic? The only one can understand that is the fly. Fly is the way. And for now, I will let you fly, but in a good way. Thank you all for being here. I hope we have a good time together. And we pray for those who they are listening to see the truth, and the truth will set them free. And remember, don't promote false teachers. Don't share Muslim videos around. Don't share even Christian videos, which is promoting stupid Islamic channels. Don't. For you are not doing a good service. Thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. And this is your brother Christian Prince, humbly was serving you for today. And watch, after I say bye and goodbye, you will see the Muslims suddenly in the chat room challenging me to debate me. And later they will say, Christian Prince, he ran away. Take beer. Okay, I'm going to go and take a beer and let us see if the Muslims can refute me by talking to themselves, but not by talking to me, because they fear the truth. Thank you. God bless you.
But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned. If this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their
I
ears.
really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him,